Yeah, I remember that play. Everyone talks about a concussion.
You got concussed in that play?
Remember when they got hit by Cam Chancellor?
That explains everything.
Jules, can you walk us through that play?
Yeah, I mean, on the punt return before that, I took a hip shot. So I returned the punt. We went into no huddle right away because we there was, 7 minutes left? And, we kind of boosted the urgency. We needed some kind of spark on offense. And a lot of times you get in no huddle, it gets the offense going. You can move the ball, keeps one defense on the field. You can get some plays called. So we went into no huddle, and then it was this 3rd and 14. And I'm already fucking, my hip is tugging because I took a hip pointer on the punt return. So in between plays, it would be tugging, and then your adrenaline kicks in right before a play. It was, 10F stalk. I think it was triple F, triple in, which, you got the in cut, the under. We were flooding the zone, and I had the deep in on the backside. And you have a quarterback clock in your head when you're running routes, especially if you're running a deep route over the middle. Usually that ball is hit to you on the numbers on an in cut, because it's middle of the field closed, meaning there's a middle field safety. And that anytime you get past that, he gets involved. And that's when big hits come. So I'm running the route, and I get to the top of the route. I'm still running, and I'm still running. And so Tom, he had to do something, gets into the pocket, steps up, and it's late in my head. So you're about to take a fucking hit. So he zips it across the middle. I'm probably halfway in between the field. So there's a shark lurking. That's that middle field safety. So you better dig in, you better prepare for the hit. And that's why I brought it into the body, and I clinched right before I hit it, and Cam hit me, and it hit me hard, and I didn't know if I was down. I was good. I braced myself for the hit. So a lot of people think I was knocked out that play because of how I tried to get up at the end, but that's when the adrenaline kicked, my hip pulled. I tried to get up, and my hip pulled. If anyone who's had a hip pointer, you had hip pointers?
Nah.
When you get that hip pointer, it singes on you, and it pulls all those muscles in your hip. So, when the adrenaline's down, that thing just starts singeing on me, and I'm like, oh. And everyone thinks I can't get up because I'm staggered because of the hit, which it was a fucking hit, and I felt the hit. Don't get me wrong. Cam Chancellor's a fucking dog. But it was because of my hip, and there was no concussion. So everyone out there, oh, the concussion roll, me. Nah, dude. Take a little teaspoon of cement. Go up. You pick up your goddamn self.
Matt.
Yeah, toughness.
Oh.
Toughness, Rob.
What's funny about that play is when we were doing your documentary, we tried to license that footage for that kick. It's a big play to get it into the NFL. There was no penalty called. There was nothing. There was no fine, anything. Legal play in the eyes of the NFL. We tried to license that footage for the documentary. They go, no shot. That doesn't represent the NFL. So it was never in the movie. No flag, though. No fine.
Wild.
I didn't need a flag. It didn't need a fine.
No,
okay?
Let me
It's
use
football.
it. But then let me use it.
No.
Let me use it. Let me give you the money, and I'll put it in the movie.
It's football.
They said it
That was
didn't
a
represent the
football play.
NFL.
That was a heck of a play by you.
You remember
Get
that?
leveled by Cam Chancellor like that, and to make that catch and to hold on to it. You know how hard that is?
And then
I remember him grunting too. He grunted when we hit. Sometimes you hear something. You ever hear something? The guy goes, "Ugh!" He's like, "Ugh!" I was like, "Ah!" I was like, "Ee!" I remember him going, "Ugh!" I was like, "Ugh."